Hi, welcome to Trap Souls. I am Ryan. I'm here with Aleece and Nacho. So I guess it's kind of like Beyond the Spirits type podcast here. We decided to jump on tonight. Just we got some big stuff coming up and just to talk about the paranormal in a whole. So how's everybody doing?
Good. Above 60 degrees in Pennsylvania. It's been a great day. Of
That's any better, I'd be you.
Talking to Aleece, right? Not me.
course.
Both of you.
So we're gonna just BS a little bit. What's up? Oh, Southern Ohio, dude. If you weren't busy, should had you jump
Aw.
on too. Ah, too late. My bad. I can invite them.
Yeah.
Hey, if you want to jump on, let me know. Um, so yeah, we're just gonna BS a little bit till a couple people get on here because we got some news, some games, a lot of stuff going on in the paranormal world, and I don't want to discuss too much until we get it going. So let's talk about one thing though, because this is, I was talking to you two before that I might, cut down my podcast a little bit, and then I don't know. I think next year I'm gonna cut down some investigations and do more podcasts. Like really hit it hard because I think this is where I can make a difference in the paranormal world, bringing people together. Because para-unity is a huge thing right now, and so I mean it's just been so much. My schedule's filled this year. I've had 2 or 3 people reach out in the last 3 days, ask me to do investigations, and I just can't do it anymore. Like my schedule's done for the year. Besides the naked investigation that we're going to do a future ghost. So, if you don't know what I'm talking about, watch the podcast. So, Aleece and I have been working pretty hard here,
hmm
um, and we'll get into that a little bit. So, how hard is it to build a website?
It should be plug and play anymore. I would think, but I've never done it. But I'm sure we're going to figure it out one way or the other, right?
Yeah. So everybody doesn't know we're building a web page for Beyond the Spirits, and we have decided to create a group, Beyond the Spirits Paranormal Group, and that is, I don't know how to explain it. Like I don't want to say top, pretty much the founders and co-founders of certain groups,
Yeah.
and we're going to come together and create one group. Our groups are still, I'm still Trap Souls, Nacho still Verona, Aleece is still Almae, Southern Ohio still Southern Ohio. But when we're together, we're going to be Beyond the Spirits Paranormal Group, and it's just a way to. Oh, Donna found us. It's just a way to keep the para-unity. I mean, we've been working together, for the last year. Again, if I don't text Aleece or Nacho once a day, then I don't know what's going on. I'm lost. So
Drone.
yeah, something's wrong. But no, I'm excited for that. That's some of our big news that we're creating this group. It's not out officially yet, but we will get there sooner or later. And I think it's going to be big for us and for the paranormal community because we're going to keep bringing everybody together. And the main thing, sorry, I'm trying to read everything for the website. Okay. The main thing is just keep building. And the reason why we do this is to find answers. And I think the groups that we have, we will. So the groups that are involved in this is going to be Almae Paranormal, Verona Ghost Chasers, which will be consisted of Nacho, Deborah, and Dan.
Donna and Mark.
Donna and Mark. Sorry, Dan, you're out. Trap Souls consists of me. That's it. Yep, that's it. Just me. That's all you get. I'm sure Aaron will jump in here and there too. Should be part of it, but not a part of it. Then Almae has Megan, and Aleece. Anybody else jumping in on a bandwagon?
It'll probably just be the two of us to start, and we'll kind of take it from there. So,
Yeah. So I mean, we're trying to keep this semi-small per group, but that's not saying that others can't come when we do investigations. But when we do something like Bill Manor or some Madison, we'll fill in with the main group, then fill out with whoever else wants to come when we have room. Jump future.
I was just gonna say hi, future ghost.
And we're just talking about naked investigations a little bit ago. So, but I mean, I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be big. Yeah, we could always use shirts, but we got to come up with a
Yeah.
logo too. So,
Yeah, well, yeah, we've been working on the logo. I think you're almost there with that. I like what you've done so far. So, just keep playing with it. And I
yeah,
think
I
the
just,
website's going to be cool because, like, and like Megan and I have been talking about like trying to revamp our site a little bit and stuff because we're like 50-50 with the history and then the investigating part of what we're doing, and like I never realized like how much I nerd out looking at old articles like about a house or a place or whatever, like, so I'm looking forward to putting some of that historical stuff together for some of these places, as a reference for other people that maybe want to go out there, or folks who can't go, who can kind of be there with us through, our lives and videos, and then this historical stuff that we can post and give them more info, all in one place about locations we love to go to, locations we frequent a lot, and even those ones that, maybe we only hit once every 5 years or something like that, that's not one we're dying to go to and, making a plan to make sure we're there every year. But it's one we've been to and can share, our experience with everyone else. So,
yeah. So everybody out there, we're going to drop a website sooner or later. I have a feeling it's going to be like May, probably time we get done. But it's just not going to be your old cheesy website. It's going to have a lot of stuff in there. As Aleece was saying, we're doing a lot of history stuff. There'll be links to every place that we go to. So if you read the history, we'll have some claims that we've done, have found during it. And I mean, there's going to be a lot. There'll be bios on everybody. The shirt shop too. We'll probably have Beyond the Spirits swag there. We'll have Trap Souls, Verona, Almae's. Who else is involved in this? Southern Ohio Paranormal Society will have their stuff on there, and Lake Erie Shadow Hunters. So that's the 5 groups that are involved right now, and we might grow in the future. We don't know. We're going to see where this goes. But this kind of all became about when we did the Fellowship of the Spirits last year. We all got together. I think we investigate the same but different, which helps during investigations. And I don't know, I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be big. And there's going to be a lot of stuff on this website. Like we want it, Aleece and I talked, I want it pretty much complete before we launch it.
mm-hmm.
And what I like about it the most is the history that you're doing and that we're going to put links out there. Because a lot of times it's hard to find places, how to get to them, the calendars, all that stuff. So I mean, it's going to be good. I think for the paranormal community itself. Future go super cool. Trying to get Nacho to get some input. It's like pulling teeth over there, but
I mean, you guys are doing all this legwork. I'm just trying to hear. But I always hear throughout the paranormal community that para-unity is dead, and I'm like, no, it's not. It may be dead to you because you don't care or you don't want to be bothered, but and this is just another step in that direction to show people that it's up to you. You have to put an effort to get somebody else to give you an effort back. And I think that's a big deal, and it's a step in showing everybody, hey, we can do this. You can certainly do this.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's talk about parity a little bit because this bothers me a lot. It's and everybody out there, if you have comments, like I said, comments, opinions, whatever, questions, just throw it out there. You're not going to hurt my feelings. But parity is not dead. Just because you ask someone to do an investigation and they don't, or like me, I have investigations planned, and I say we don't have room, it's not that I don't want you. It's just these places only hold so many people. And when it's booked, it's booked. It's not that I don't like you. Parity is not dead. Now, if you keep asking over and over different groups and they keep saying no, like I always say, maybe you're not their cup of tea. We have friends we have friends in life, right? There's some people you talk to that you just don't get along with because you have difference of opinions or whatever. It's the same thing in the paranormal world. Maybe it's not something they are looking forward to into bringing in the way you investigate. Everybody investigates different. So just because you don't investigate the same and someone doesn't like the way you investigate, doesn't mean it's dead. It just means that move on to the next. And that's my spiel on it.
Dr. Ghost says we like to align ourselves with like-minded people that are similar to our team, and that's exactly where we go. We meet somebody. Oh, they're cool. We like them. They've got the right outlook. They conduct themselves in a certain manner, and that's who I want to be associated with. And it's not hard to find people like that. I mean, you open your eyes and you'll find them. You can go through somebody's social media, and it'll tell you a lot about who they are and what they do, without even asking questions.
Mhm. Yeah, for sure. And we're the same. You got to roll the dice on some people too, right?
Yeah.
And I know some folks
Absolutely.
are rolling the dice on us this year that we're going to hook up with at a few locations that I saw on Ryan's podcast. I was like, oh, those folks look like they're, someone we could, jive with, and they haven't been to this location and we're going, so let's invite them. And then the Paracons too. Like I met Rochelle and a couple of the other ladies from Future Ghosts last year at HillCon. Saw them on the podcast, and now we're hooking up with a couple adventures this year. So it's pretty cool. I'm willing to go out and give most people a chance, but I do a little bit of homework and research. Like you said, Nacho, with looking at their social media. What do their videos look like? Are they posting evidence? Because I'm all about, like, evidence and putting it out there. Like, not that you have to be, putting that out there for me to say, yeah, you're someone I think I could go out and investigate with, but I like to see that you're interested in that too, just like I am in my group. So um, yeah,
So they
I
can't be
definitely
asking for
don't think
followers every
Unity is
2
dead.
days.
Oh, say that again, Nacho. I didn't hear you.
I said they also can't be asking for followers every 2 days. They got to be putting up some type of information. Hey, we're going
Right.
here, even if you don't post any real evidence. Hey, we're going here
Right.
to at least know that we're going to do something. I mean, if you're just out there trying to get people to like your page, I don't have time for that. I want to see people that are actually investigating and doing things that they say they're doing.
Right. Right. So.
Yeah. I think just by talking to people, even text and email, you can kind of get where their headspace is at during investigations. I had H-Town Paranormal on like 2 days after I had them on. They invited me to Randolph County. I have no idea who these people were. And I was like,
Right?
yeah, why not? Never been there. Let's go do it. I didn't know if I was coming back. I never met these people.
Right.
Like, I'll take a chance. Uh,
Right.
but, in the beginning, as most people, I'm pretty much a solo group. They were kind of doing their own thing. I was doing my own thing. And then as the night went on, we got to work together more. And I tell you what, like Steve-O, the questions he was asking and the responses he was getting was unbelievable toward the end of the night. Great investigator. And I enjoyed it. And me and him text back and forth. He's asked about equipment and all that fun stuff. But I mean, no, just by talking to someone, you can kind of get the feel. Yeah, Deborah, there are some groups out there that I probably would not associate with. And again, not my cup of tea. It doesn't mean it's not someone else's,
Right.
but I'm not all into like lightning bolts flying through you and spirits around you. And I always say this, like, if you're a psychic medium, prove it. If you want to put that out there, prove it. If you don't want to put it out there and you're fine with just what you're going with, I'm cool with that too. But I don't want to be going out and just someone saying there's someone behind you. Okay, that's great. That's cool. Because I've had that on lives. There's someone behind you. No, there's not. Like, I can't believe you. I mean, I put a recorder back there, but if I don't hear anything, I'm not gonna. There's no one behind me, so.
Oh, my shirt.
Oh man, see, I'm wearing the Almae Paranormal shirt today.
Oh,
That was mine
finally
yesterday, or the day
representing.
before. See?
Yeah, you wore it the other day, so I had to wear mine today.
Nice.
It is cold in my podcast room, so I had to throw a long sleeve on underneath it. But and that was Aleece showed me that the other day. I'm like, I forgot about that. It's 1990s again. We can do undershirts.
That's right. Bust out the flannel. Yeah.
Future
Oh.
Ghost.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys haven't gone out with us, so but you still support us.
Yeah, I mean, Future Ghosts. I mean, again, they were on the show. They're fun.
Mhm.
They are.
I mean, it seems like they just have a good time. Future Ghosts, I can probably say they're fun, but they're probably trouble too, all wrapped up in one,
There's no doubt about that.
which makes them fun.
They're coming to Madison with us on May 1st.
Yeah, I'm going to stop in for like 2 hours.
Yeah, a few of them were able to make it, so they're coming. So it'll be a good time. And then we're planning something else with Future Ghosts. It's an all-ladies adventure. I don't want to give any details yet because we don't have it ironed out, but we will
Maybe
post
that's
it
a
to
way.
our social media once we have it figured out. So
I am trying to find a date for the naked investigation. Madison. I haven't found a date yet, but I think that needs to be done.
yeah, might want to do it
It's,
during the warmer months.
Yeah, I'm going to be naked.
Right, right. Not just pants off, dance off in the attic.
No, I mean, I'm excited for that because I've always wanted to do that. And naked investigation doesn't mean what you guys think. It means no equipment besides a recorder.
Mhm.
So, throwing that out there. But I
Except for
mean,
Ryan, because he's not wearing pants.
yeah, I mean, pants are optional, obviously,
Right.
just like at work and podcast, pants are optional.
Right. No one can see from the waist down.
No.
Oh,
Naked and afraid, yeah.
Nobody's dressed in
yeah.
suit.
That's you, Megan. Naked and afraid. You'll be all right. Trust me. My famous last words to her. You'll be fine.
It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
It'll be dark. It'll be dark anyways.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, so yeah, we talked about we're creating a bigger group, which is going to be fun. Website's going to be coming out hopefully in May. It's been a lot of just, I don't want to say a lot of hard work, but just a lot of stuff happening to it, trying to get bios ready, trying to get history ready. We still got to do the shop, try to get that up and running. And I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's going to happen. It's right now, we're not going to have any Like a lot of these people have 99 cents to pay. It's going to be free to everybody to look at stuff. To buy shirts, not going to be free. Aleece and I talked about maybe doing once a year, a month, just having all the profits of our merchandise going to a charity.
Hmm.
And, hopefully sell some stuff for that and help a charity out that we'll pick one out so we can see how that goes and do everything. Let's talk about Paracons a little bit, talking about charity. And Nacho and I are going to do Cleveland Paracon coming up in September. Then Aleece, you have MadCon right after that.
Yep.
Have you heard from them?
No.
Okay.
I was going to actually ask Rochelle from Future Ghost if she's heard from them because I believe they're planning to do MadCon as well. So, but yeah, no, I haven't got an email or anything from them yet.
Yeah, I'll message Stephanie, see if she's heard anything. I think she's supposed to be on the show on Sunday, I believe. Then we'll be at MadCon. So yeah, come out to MadCon. It's September 19th, I believe, is MadCon.
I think.
I did not get a number when I messaged him. I messaged him late, but I think I had some help getting in there. And they said I was in. They took my money, so I'm guessing I'm in.
He donated $25 either way.
Yeah, I might donate 50. I'm not sure.
Oh, there you go.
I might have paid him twice, but whatever. If it goes to a good cause, we're good with it. Nacho, do you have anything besides Cleveland Paracon?
We're doing Creep It Real. We
Okay.
are a bronze sponsor for Creep It Real, and we're going to do our podcast from there. September 26th and 27th, we're doing the Western PA Cryptid Supernatural Expo in Johnstown. That's set up by Bill Rigby. And the Cleveland. I think that's the only three. I've tried to keep it lower this year because we do enough running. Denver said Creep It Real in Western PA. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think next year
for us. I mean,
yeah. I think next year what I want to do is, because I want to concentrate more on this podcast, is to do more Paracons. I like to go down to Coastal Con down in South Carolina, I believe it is.
Yeah.
I was invited down there. I think that's who invited me down there to do podcast. And I don't know, I got some weird ass message like 2 months ago about coming down doing podcasts and they'll pay for my vendor booth and everything. And I was just like, no, I'm good. Like, I've never done a Paracon before. Last thing I want to do is travel and suck at it. So we gotta just go to Cleveland and suck at it. So
Right. A few minutes down the road.
no, I mean Cleveland's gonna be awesome. I mean, everybody out there, I mean, it amazes me how Cleveland has not had a Paracon. I mean, a lot of these other smaller places do Paracons like MadCon, Creep It Real. Creep It Real is pretty big now. Pinehurst has a huge one, but Cleveland has a lot of history. And for them not to ever have a Paracon before, it amazed me. And there's some good guests coming there. Some good guest speakers talking. Not me, even though it says guest speaker. I do not plan on speaking there besides at my podcast. And I think it's going to be good. I'm trying to get down to Creep It Real just to go visit Nacho and everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Alone Dark will be there too. Sweet.
You're not doing Hillcon this year, Nacho?
I think we're going away that week.
Oh, okay. Because it's in August.
Can't
this
remember.
year.
Yeah. So we have August the 7th and 8th. We're going to Moundsville Penitentiary and then Old Hospital in College Hill, and then obviously the next weekend, Billy Creek and ISS. And I think it's the weekend of the 8th and 9th that is Hillcon.
Hillcon is the 15th of August. And that's
Yeah.
one
Oh, it's the
Megan and I
15th.
are planning to do, I believe. And Liberty Perry
Mhm.
United Expo is the 8th of August. I think we're just going to visit that one, but we have some friends who are setting up at that one. So,
It's the
um,
15th. Maybe we'll just go and visit rather than
sit there and
actually.
put to death all day.
Yeah.
Well, the 16th, 17th is what ISS and Billy Creek, right?
Yep. Yep.
Because I'm going down to 15th with RC Paranormal. We're just going to hang out. There is a place down there they can investigate. I don't know if we want to go do that the night before just to do something, but I know we're going to go down 15th, hang out. I'll bring some steaks and hang out with RC Paranormal and whoever else is going. I don't care. But Billy Creek should be
Rented
fun.
we rented a haunted jail, and we rented the entire thing. So there's 5 of us staying at this haunted jail.
Yeah, that should be
It also
fun.
has a winery in it. So we'll be drinking wine with the spirits.
um, you're doing Penhurst with me in Steel City, right? Nacho?
Yep. I just
Yeah.
added you to that event too, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I actually
Yeah,
totally forgot about that.
talk about Unity. I've never met Jim and Danny. I've only talked to them on, Facebook and whatever. And I think we're doing 3 or 4 investigations this year with them. So I hope they like us and hope we like them because we're stuck with each other for a while.
No, they
And now
seem
we just picked
cool.
up something in Gettysburg. Yeah, they do. We just picked something up in Gettysburg. We're going with Paranormal After Dark, Pennsylvania.
mm,
Okay.
I'm like, holy crap! We're just going. We don't have anything scheduled for ourselves this year. We're going with everybody else all year long, which I think is cool.
Yeah. I mean, talk about Perry Unity. I mean, I think I only booked like 2 investigations this year. The rest are someone else invited me. Steel City. And I guess Paranormal After Dark, at least. We're going with that. Are we going with them somewhere? Nacho.
no, West Virginia Paranormal Girl. That's where
Yeah, we're going
we're
to
going with
Moundsville.
someone that we've only seen on TV on a podcast.
I
Never met in
think
real
they're
life.
going to Moundsville with us with Steel City
Okay.
Paranormal After Dark. I think they're going
There,
with us there.
there's one. I don't know if I'm going to that one because I work, but like Aleece and I were going with Almae and Trap Souls are going with West Virginia Paranormal Girl
Hmm.
to Moundsville because we talked about that last year. And oh, I got work tomorrow. Sorry. I don't know. My schedule sucks. It's too much crap on there. I don't want to look through it. But yeah, no, I mean it's cool. So let's talk about. We talked about trying to do Hillview next year. Not Hillview. What's the other one?
Waverly.
Waverly.
Yeah.
Really.
So do we
Yeah.
want to do?
So yeah, I was telling you, the one friend that invited us to the Reliquary for October that we're going with her. She'll actually be at West Virginia Penitentiary with us too. Her name's Lori. She is former military, and when she was looking at Waverly Hills on the map, she's like, Fort Knox is like right there. I was like, yeah. I was like, it's like 20, 30 minutes away. I was like, I like didn't even realize like where Fort Knox was because I never bothered to look it up. I just knew it existed, right? And she had said, being former military, she's like, oh, they have like a recreational area there. And it looks like it's big enough. Like I could get us on base and we could just spend the night there. And I was like, well, that would be super cool. So yeah, we're definitely planning our trip to Waverly. And I had said to her, I was like, well, come like December, I want a list of probably like a Sunday night an overnight investigation, just because that's what Sunday through Thursday is what's really available on the calendar and when it pops up in January there. I said, I'm going to get a list of Sundays that work for everybody. I was like, and I'm going to get on there and I'm just going to try and book like our number one and then just go through the calendar as fast as I can and get us that Sunday we want. But
Okay.
then we plan to build like a long weekend out of it where maybe we leave on Friday, um, make our way someplace, investigate Saturday night, and then investigate Sunday night at Waverly. So, Brushy Mountain Penitentiary is creeping up there on the to-do list for sure, and we could hit that one maybe Saturday night, and then hit Waverly Sunday. So yeah, the wheels are turning. I have it on my to-do list for December to like nail down dates we want to do, and then I will, pull the trigger and get us scheduled for next year. So it's gonna happen.
Yeah, no, Waverly's cool. I've never really. I heard like their publics were kind of like Mansfield does, like too many people, but you can get a private there. It'd be totally worth it. But again, you need a lot of people to do that to make it reasonable.
I think
Um,
10, because like when I looked earlier this year, because I did pop onto the calendar just to see like what it looked like and how
Yeah.
fast it filled up, and it was quick. But like I, took the votes and threw them into my phone. It was like $1,000 for an overnight.
Oh, that's
And
not bad.
no, and that might have been up to 10 people. I have to cheat and look that up. Like I said, I looked real quick at the beginning of the year when the calendar opened, when I could actually see it. But yeah, it's not that bad. It's a 7-hour drive from where I live. I already got that all planned out and stuff too. Yeah, $1,000 for up to 10 people, 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. You can add more people for $110 per person, which is a little odd, but whatever. Um, yeah, and they have like a bunkhouse and stuff you can rent on site there now too. But if I get the chance to spend the night at Fort Knox, hell yeah, sign me up.
Yeah. So let's talk about the reliquary a little bit. So everybody knows I like to play games. That's my thing. So, but I'm going with Almae, and I'm going with a different time with Nacho. And I think it was April 11th, if I remember correctly. Yeah. I was there. Okay. So when I go with Nacho, I'm gonna put this on Facebook. Everybody gets to vote. I'm going in the basement. Now the vote is flashlight or no flashlight to do the basement. And that's what I'm willing to go, no flashlight in the basement as soon as we get there without doing a walkthrough or anything. I just want to, because Aleece had little issues down there.
Megan and I had some issues. Yep.
And you know me, I'm all game about issues. So
Run right toward those red flags. Go ahead.
yeah, I'll run right toward them. Again, the devil can't steal my soul because I don't have one. So I mean, it's Nacho's going to have to walk me down there and take my flashlight. And you set up some night vision cameras or something down there, whatever you want to do. See me run or pee myself or whatever I'm going to do down there. So
I really think that you ought to do that after like around 3 a.m. is the time to really do it down there.
all right, I mean, you guys
Earlier
pick
in
a
the night,
time.
it's just kind of
You could send him down there so whatever the hell lives in that basement gets to know him first for a little bit. Bring him back, and then you guys investigate, put some energy into the space, and then send him back down there at around 1:32 a.m. and then see what happens. See how different it freaking feels in that basement. It's going to feel different.
I mean, I'll bring some energy.
It's like
right from the
flipping a light
get-go.
switch.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll bring some energy in the beginning because if you see me investigate solo before, I walk in there like, "What's up, MFers? Like, let's go, let's get this done." So, I'll I'll amp the spirits up for us a little bit down there. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing,
Our
but
buddy Ken, our buddy Ken went with Ken and Sue went with us, and Ken's been doing this for like 25 years, and Ken really doesn't even swear, right? And
Right.
he left his recorder down there right after Megan and Aleece had their issue down there. He's like, "Oh, I got to go down and get my recorder." And when he went down there to get his recorder, he heard heavy breathing, he heard a growl, and then he heard footsteps of something running up on him, and he spun around and he says, "Get back, get the f back!" And then it just like stopped, and he's like, "That's it, we're going home, we're done. I'm not messing with this." And for him to say that, you know it's the real deal. I don't want to say he was scared, but it definitely put him on a little bit of an edge that he was like, "Okay, I've had enough." So whatever it is, it's not nice. It's pretty nasty down there.
Yeah.
so
She
I
wanted
don't
to
really.
stay. She's like, let's stay. And then she was, well, and Deb told us this because we were loading up our shit to get out of there. Megan and I were done. And Deb said she was like just outside of the kitchen, which is like home base, recording up the steps that go up to the second floor. And like she heard something slam up there. And Sue was like, yeah, I think we should leave. I'm like, yeah, it's time to go. Like, whole place is falling apart. So go ahead, Brian. Sorry.
No, I mean I don't.
We're
like
not leaving. We're not.
Deborah says don't antagonize. I don't antagonize. I guess you call it antagonizing, but I don't sit there and tell them they're a-holes or whatever. Come scratch me. I just want them to be like, hey, I'm here. Let's talk. You know, let's keep it real here. Let's go. Like, this is your time. If you want to show me something, show me something. I'm not going to sit there and badmouth them, but if I'm going to go down there, I want them to talk to me or run up on me. I don't know. Whatever they feel like. We'll find out.
Breathe in your
Not
ear.
going to do the Zach Bagans.
I'm not going to do Zach Bagans. I'm not getting possessed.
Damn it! You're no fun.
I know.
Right?
I mean, I don't think I'm going to get possessed. I don't know. It's only one way to find out.
Take an extra change of clothes. You might need it just in case.
I think I'll be fine. No. Future would be cool. Like, if I can get a spirit to sit down and do a podcast with me, it'd be awesome. I think that help my followers.
Have one. It'll just be a naked investigation.
It would just be a naked
followers
investigation.
after that one.
Yeah, I'll get followers.
They're going to leave you behind if your eyes turn black. uh,
Well, Deborah, I mean, I have no personality, so I mean, it's one of those things.
We won't know a difference, is what you're saying?
No, yeah. Oh man, that's we got to stop with the naked investigation stuff. If I come up from the basement naked, it was not me. Just letting you know that. That's when you probably know something possessed me.
he was possessed.
Different kind of spirit down there, and I'm going down too.
So let's talk about Madison, not Madison, OSR.
Yes.
So we have plans for OSR, whoever's going. And
We are
decided,
going to have 29 people there.
damn.
I know. It's like 8 different groups.
Huge.
It's huge. Right, yeah. So yeah, I'm more worried about wrangling all these people and like keeping an organized chaos going so we're not running over each other, because I know, that's important to all of us. But yeah, I mean, I'm not the one who suggested the handcuffs for some of these challenges, but I'm going to go with it.
Yeah. So sooner or later, people are going to stop inviting me to investigations. It hasn't happened yet. So again, I like to play games, and we decided to let Facebook choose this. So everybody, each group got to nominate one person of their own group to go into a Facebook poll, and the top three, I guess, vote getters will have one of three special investigations, I guess you want to call it.
Yeah.
I don't know how we, yeah, solos. They're definitely going to be solos.
Hmm.
I don't know how we're going to choose which does what. Maybe just draw of a hat, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
And
we can do something like that. Or whatever one we think is the worst. Whoever gets the most votes gets to do the worst one. So I don't know.
Megan May, how did I get nominated by other groups? That's just odd. I mean,
Uh,
it must have been political.
When,
Some dead
also,
people might have voted you in.
when somebody says, "I'll give extra brookies if you nominate her," I'm totally in on it.
nope. Nope.
Well, see, it's not really other group now because we are Beyond the Spirits
One
Paranormal
group.
Group, and you're a part of that. So I get to nominate you.
Oh God.
All right, so let's go over these investigations here, solos. So one is in the hole,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
And we believe that
Sure.
is going to be with tea lights,
Tea lights and maybe some handcuffs.
maybe.
Don't know if there's a spot to handcuff you to, or if it's just like an open space because it's been almost half a year since I've been there. So yeah, definitely tea lights. We need a little bit of light so when we go live, people can see you. That's
Yeah.
the big point of that. But yeah, that's the first one for sure.
First one. Second one is attic.
West Attic. So
Ooh.
that is supposed to be one of the worst places to be.
Okay.
It's long, it's dark. It's yeah, it's gonna be a good one. And that one, tea lights as well, I think.
I think we're getting one of those long candle lights, battery candle lights too.
Oh, okay, okay.
Not saying I am not going to drain the battery before they go up there, but there's a high possibility that light might go out. Just saying.
Right.
The spirits drained it, just let you know.
That's what happens in those active
Yeah.
locations. Yeah.
No, but yeah, the attic, you will have a battery candle light that flickers, and that's what you'll be solo.
Right.
Then last but not least, we will have to decide. We decide right now what is the worst one. Is the chair room? Is that what you guys call it?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
will be handcuffed and blindfolded
hmm
in the chair room. I think we're going to do 40, 45, probably 40 minutes each investigation. And, we talked about 30, but I'm a big believer that your adrenaline's going to be up and you're going to be like, I can do this. I want that fear to set in after a little bit. So you'll be handcuffed, blindfolded in a chair room with some audible equipment around you. So you will know if someone's walking up on you. But those are our three that we're going to do. We'll have that on Facebook. We don't have a list of whoever. I nominated my one teammate, Craig. He was a prison guard, so he gets to be part of it. Nacho, I don't know if you nominated anybody yet.
I don't think we have. Well, I know Deborah's not doing it, so it's either going to be me and Mark. And I think
So
I
you-
just vote for Mark.
So you can't nominate yourself.
That's why I said I just vote for Mark.
The Mark can vote for you. The Deborah's going to have the tie and vote.
hmm
So then Aleece, Megan. I mean, what the hell? No.
I already told you guys I wasn't going to fly. No, I'm waiting to see if Chrissy says she wants to do it.
It's not a sure would.
Her one of her bucket lists, but if she's not into it, and and it's down to me and Tina, and one of us will bite the bullet for the team.
Right.
So,
Then who else is going there? Is RC Paranormal going?
RC will be there. So Caitlin and Jake, not Jack, will be there, and then they're bringing a friend that's never been on an investigation. Sops will be there. And I don't know, Megan would know better the names because she's been keeping all the names and stuff
Right.
for us. So yeah, they'll have to nominate someone. What other teams? There's a team called Blackheart Paranormal that we went out, which Nacho, you guys have went out with them too at Old Stone Jail last year. They're coming with 4 of their members. So they haven't nominated anyone yet. I'm just waiting to hear back. And the 23rd was the deadline I set for everybody to let me know, who
Okay.
you want to nominate. If you want to nominate, you don't have to partake. It's optional. But once I have a name from every team that's interested, I'll get the event posted, and then you can actually do a poll for the event. And I'm going to let it run through the 18th. That way we can tabulate the votes on the 18th, and then the 19th announce who's doing what when we're there at OSR. So,
All right. So the number one vote getter would be. They're all pretty freaky. I mean, I'd have to say attic or chair room.
yeah.
What do you think,
I think we,
Nacho?
I mean, we had a lot of activity in the attic for sure. Wasn't some in the chair room, but I yeah, they're both going to be pretty wild.
Well, let's go attic, chair room, then the hole.
okay.
Because I think the attic with just a little candle might be. I mean, I know you're going to be blindfolded and everything else in the chair room, but I think the attic, I think it would bring more fear out. So I think number one vote getter would get the attic, 2, chair room, 3, the hole. That's what we'll go with. Obviously, I will be doing a solo sometime. If I'll throw it out there wherever you guys want me to go, I don't care. So
Well, and I had thought what we could do to extend the adventure and let everybody have a hand in the torture that we're going to have happening that night is when we get there, give everyone a piece of paper and you can write down a solo challenge or like a small group challenge, like a team of 4 or less. Let's say go out and do something. And then if you want to do a solo, wow, you just pick from the hat on the ones that people have written down. You can't get your own though. That'll be the rule. And then you see what you get. Let fate decide and go out and do your challenge. So 'cause I know people want to do that because that is exciting. And even like a small group because I've been obviously researching the history of the place. So I'm trying to bring some trigger objects along with us. That way, I can say for a challenge, go to this room with this thing and see if you can connect with such and such spirit that's supposedly there. From the claims I've read online and stuff. So yeah, I mean, I got lots of ideas. If nobody has any, I'll write on. I'll fill up all those papers. I got some ideas.
so everybody out there, we're going to be doing StreamYard during this. There'll be some groups that will be on a StreamYard with me, and they will have their phones. And when they're doing an investigation, we will zoom in onto them and not have to listen to me. So it will be, I believe you guys can all attach your guys' social too when you guys hook on StreamYard.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be
Yeah.
it'll be live. It'll be fun and give everybody an opportunity to see what we're doing. And again, 8 groups. Para Unity is not dead. Just let you know that. Then we have at the end of the year, we'll talk about this terrorist view. What is our number for that right now, Aleece? Yes, I heard of 27.
Yeah, I think we're just under 30 for that one right now. And that's a guesstimate of who we think's coming from, some of the groups. We haven't, I don't have to have the guest list set till like about a month before we're due. We do need to pay the balance 2 weeks before we're due. And they need that number to calculate the final payment and all that stuff. So So yeah, I think we're going to be like just under 30 there. Oh, 27 Spirits is coming to OSR too. I forgot to mention them because they'll be there at Terrace View with us this year too, which I'm excited to.
They going to Mansfield?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
that's it. Yeah, I just said they're going to be at OSR. You say Mansfield, I say OSR. So
I know.
Pennsylvania, Ohio thing. Uh, but yeah, they are coming. They are coming. So they'll get to partake in our torture for the night.
So you think the games at OSR is ridiculous? Wait till Terrace View. Terrace View is our Fellowship of the Spirits.
Mhm.
I can say we do it every year because we started last year. We've done it every year, but it's something we want to put together for all the groups, not all the groups that are to get, we work together throughout the year, and it's more of just a good time than investigation. We will go out and investigate, but it's more just to get together, talk about what we did that year, have a good time, eat brookies, eat pizza, drink hot chocolate because it's cold, and just have a good time. So there will be games, and they're probably going to be a little more ridiculous than what we're going to do at OSR. I already have some thoughts on that.
And this is a location none of us have been to, I'm pretty sure. So, we're all going to be lost.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about going there before.
Mm-hmm.
We do it, but we'll have to see if that's in the books or not. If we have time for that, so
yeah.
So this year everybody's pretty much booked. What about next year? I know it's far away, but what big things do you want to accomplish next year? Places.
We have a whole running list, but one of the places I can think of right at the top of my head, Deb's already mentioned it today, is the Cabin on 360 is a place that we definitely want to go to. I've wanted to go there for a couple years now, and it just never worked out. And next year, I'm just going to make it a priority. And I don't know if it'll just be our team or if we're going to get a bunch of people to go. I mean, it's two buildings at least, and it's a pretty good sized location. So we could take a bunch of people with us. I just don't know what we're going to do, but that's definitely a place that we want to go.
Is there anything else around there, like paranormal wise? Like half hour
I
drive?
haven't even really looked that far into it. I met them last year at one of the Paracons, and I've seen a couple videos where people did there, and I'm like, oh, it's easily someplace I want to go to. I really haven't done any more deep dives into it than that. And actually, that's somebody else's job, so we'll get her on that.
Oh, come on, Donna.
Remember, she's the location specialist.
Aleece, any like?
Well, Waverly, obviously.
Yeah.
Number one. And beyond that, I don't know. I mean, like I have like a running list. Like, I'd love to go to Post Town because, Verona's, that team, you guys said you guys have great activity there.
I'd love to go back.
Yeah, so maybe that's one we can do, together next year. Fairfield Infirmary, I've never been to that one, but that looks like a great place to check out too. And, but yeah, Crescent.
Yeah, I looked at it. That's pretty pricey though, surprisingly.
It's huge, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm gonna have to give that one time to simmer down because I think I don't know if they're charging a lot of money because they're putting a ton of money into it. If you watch the videos, they're really fixing it up, which is exciting to see. And that one's super close. Like, that one's like an hour and 15, 20 minutes from where I live. I wouldn't have to spend the night. I could just drive right home, So, that's one, that is on the list to eventually get to, but probably not next year until they get a little cheaper. So, but yeah, I mean, Haunted Liberty Theater, that's down in Nanny Glow. I've never investigated a theater, so I thought that would be kind of cool. It's a different kind of atmosphere to get into. But yeah, I have like a big running list. I'm looking at it now. off to the side here. But yeah, Beale Manor was on the list, but we're getting there in December.
Yep.
Bel Air House was on the list, going to be there the day after OSR, so after Mansfield. So we'll see how that goes. You know,
I just like doing that because Aleece is like, oh my God, what?
well, yeah, right. Even Megan was like, "Did you see his face? Did you see his face on the podcast? Are we gonna be okay?" I was like, "We're gonna be fine."
It's all about positive attitude. That's all. No, Post Town's awesome. I like to get back there. Nevada will be sweet. I'd love to get down to Tombstone sometime. Fly out there, but we'll see what happens. The one thing I've realized doing all these podcasts is that you just got to do it. Like Cabin 360, just do it. And I know Nacho, you will. I mean, that's just the way you are.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, I'm doing UK. Like F it, let's go. Like who cares? And I think
I'm so jealous of that, man. That's awesome. Good for you, though.
And I think honestly, this all comes back to like Christopher Boggs. Like, when we had him on the show, I always, go back to him. You live, you die. That's it. So have fun in between, whatever your hobby is. It doesn't have to be paranormal. Just go enjoy life. And I got very lucky with Ghostly Gatherings and Emily Paranormal, just being great people. Never met them. Talk about Para-Unity. Never met them. And they're picking me up from the airport. And they booked everything. I know. Like, you have no idea who I am. I have no idea who you are. And she's like,
don't come back. I mean, like, we can't come and find you. So,
well, we could. We have to go find Ryan, and then
you have to go find Ryan. Took you 7 weeks, but we hit 14 castles. It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Future Ghost said, life is too short as you get older. Oh, I forgot I can put this stuff up on here. I am slacking today.
See?
Wow, this is the best side of me. I'll just keep this up here. All you do is see is Aleece. No, as you get older, it's more about life moments and experiences and material things. It is. I mean, I like the paranormal, but I also love history, so it just goes hand in hand to go over there and just have a good time. So next year, I think I'm going to try to get to Ireland, but that's going to be more of me and my wife going over just to see Ireland, and maybe I'll throw one investigation in. But if I don't, I don't. Lep Castle, I like to just go see and stuff like that, but. No, I mean, I don't know. I think the future of paranormal is good right now. I mean,
I think it is, but it's becoming so oversaturated. And I think that over time, some of these people that aren't really serious about it are going to fall off. But there are so many paranormal groups all of a sudden. It's insane. You go on any form of social media, there's just hundreds of thousands of them, and I'm like, this can't last.
No. I mean, I think right now with the social media, craze with it is not helping. I mean, as we said, a lot of people just ask for followers. They don't go do investigations. It's all about having those friends, being a little more popular, whatever the reason is. I have no idea what the reason is or their reason, but I mean, I think it will calm down. And Nacho, you can, vouch for this too. Same as podcasters. A lot of podcasters jumping on. I want to be a podcaster. I want to be a podcaster. Little do they know how much work it takes. Just reaching out to people. Yeah, it's a lot of work. Reaching out, just keeping your calendar straight, trying to figure everything out, and again, message them again, saying, "Hey, reminder, we're on next week." Oh shit, I forgot about that. Jeff Fent did that. I messaged him the day before the link. He's like, "I'm glad you messaged me because I forgot about it. So, I mean, I think in the long run, I've seen a lot of podcasters go, do 2 or 3 shows, then disappear. Then a year later, come back. I'm going to start again. It's a pain in the butt, but I love it. That's why I do it. I love meeting everybody. If it wasn't for podcasting, I would have met you two,
Right?
Or Future Ghost. The list goes on and on. And yes, I do have favorite podcasts. I will never mention who my favorite ones are because I don't want to make other people feel bad.
They're the ones that have Trap Souls t-shirts.
Oh,
Yeah, I
I
think
have
I'm-
a Trap Souls t-shirt. Does that mean I'm a favorite?
See? See?
hopefully a lot of people will have some soon. But no, again,
I
it's
also have a
just
Trap Souls mug. I don't have it here, but I have one.
I gotta quit making so much crap. I have a problem with Aleece knows and Nachos know. Like, I just send them different images all the time,
Mm-hmm.
nonstop. Like, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? And like,
Right.
that's good. And I'm like, that's not good. Let's do some more stuff.
Right.
I don't know how many did I send you for Beyond the Spirits, like 20 of them.
At least. Yeah. Yeah. But then we got it narrowed down to the color scheme, and then, you got to figure it out from there, I think. So.
Yeah, I thought we had. Nachos like, I don't like the purple. I'm like, son of a bitch.
No. Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, Deborah doesn't have it. Almae
have
or
both
Trap
of them.
Souls.
Oh. Well, we will get you one.
Yeah, we'll get you one. That's no big deal.
Yeah.
You can buy them on our website. So.
I was also told that I don't need any more t-shirts.
You can always use more T-shirts.
My closet is like jam-packed with t-shirts.
I have a separate closet
And I
just for
just
my
like threw a bunch
paranormal.
of... I'm going to need one.
I don't think
Yes,
I
we
can.
do.
I don't think I can compete with Future Ghost or Alone in the Dark.
I know. I've seen the pictures from this year's rap party. They're intense.
Yeah.
That was
We
amazing,
got
yeah.
trophies, all kinds of stuff. We just torture people, sending them down dark hallways.
I think Future Ghost just wants us to go so they can say they beat like 5 groups out instead of just one.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe.
It's just a play.
I mean,
That's all
if you
it is.
could do that, wouldn't you want more people to say you beat out? I mean, you can't be a world beater if you're beating the same people. You've got to have more people to beat.
Yeah, but I know their tricks, so it doesn't really help. If I get some cool stuff, the problem is I don't video a lot of stuff. I mean, I just like to investigate.
Mm-hmm.
Not true. Okay, maybe a little true. Or a lot true.
Or a lot true. No, well, I mean, maybe we'll get something together.
Well, and like we've talked, like Ryan and I have talked aside, like how big this year's get together is already with just, our core teams that we've been doing stuff with. And this year we're doing stuff with a lot more teams and different folks are coming to the table. And we said we're going to have to rent out a place like Mansfield that we can have 100 people running around and we're not really going to bump into people, left and right. If it keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger, So, but we'll figure it out as we go. I, said, hey, let's see how this year rolls, and then we'll figure out next year.
Yeah, I mean, that's something we're going to have to decide is, do we want to keep it to the core people or do we want to get a bigger place?
Right.
I mean, doing something like Trans-Allegheny or the thing is you got to do that early. You need the commitment from people. Again, like Waverly's 10 people, $1,000. Then anybody over is whatever, $100 each. So it's the same price. It's just you're gonna add a lot more people. So same with Trans Allegheny. I think that ends up being like 180 a person when you put insurance and everything else in there.
Yeah.
So, and again, this is not for us to investigate as much, just to have a good time and get together. So I have a problem with charging someone $180 each just to go there and have a good time. You can do that somewhere else for a lot cheaper.
I'd love to find a haunted hotel to rent out because then we can all just crash there too. You know, that's like in long-term goal in the back of my brain for this because, and I'm all about finding places we can sleep at for our teams. Like that's always like good. Okay, we can sleep there. Perfect. Then we don't have to worry about extra costs of finding a hotel or whatever it might be, or just packing up and having to schlep all our crap to a hotel and get a couple hours of sleep. Um, so yeah, like a haunted hotel that we could rent the whole damn place and have it all to ourselves. And you're gonna have the facilities to eat and sit down and get together, and then just mill around and do some fun stuff. So if anybody has any ideas, send them to me. I can start doing some research.
The only issue with the Shanley,
and that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, the only problem with the Shanley though, it's so packed in there full of stuff. Why would you just do the Stanley?
That wasn't the.
I mean, I would be all for the Stanley.
How many rooms is it? How many teams do we need to fill it?
We're going to invite a lot of teams to the Stanley just to afford it. But no, I mean, is Caveat Lake still open or?
I don't know. That would be a good one.
Seems like it's not, but I mean, they're not doing a Paracon there or anything, so I don't even know if they're doing anything at all down there now.
Yeah, I know the amusement park closed down a while ago, but I mean, I've heard different things. That place is haunted, not haunted, but again, we're there to investigate a little bit and have a good time. So we have to see if that's still kicking.
Gettysburg, yeah, Gettysburg.
Everything is haunted. Yes, it is. Everything is haunted.
Pontiac is still open, but they do not let you investigate anymore.
Yeah.
Well, they're not going to be open long then because no one else wants to go out to Conneaut.
Yeah, what are they going there for?
Yeah. We'll figure it out next year. I mean, no, it should be. But we got to figure out, what do we want to do? Which way do we want to go with this? I love the more people, the better. It's just, you don't want it overcrowded. I think Madison was good. I think we had 18 people there.
Yeah.
And I think it was a good number. The good thing about it was freezing cold there. So you investigate for an hour, come back, warm up, So it gave everybody an opportunity to go out there by themselves and, with 2 or 3 people, have a good time. And Terrace is 60,000 square feet too, so that should be a good one.
Yep.
And I mean, again, I don't know if that building is heated or not. Probably not, I would assume. But
yeah, I think just the break room. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Same concept. Have a good time. Investigate a little bit here and there. Dun, dun, dun. But again, I would love to it's so hard. Do we want to go bigger?
Well, right. And I'm thinking we see how this year goes, meaning our investigations and who we connect with. And then we have a discussion of okay, who do we think will be down to get together? How many people is that? And can we find a place to actually hold all those folks? And if we say, yeah, we can, then we got to put the invite out and be like, hey, this is what we're thinking. This is the time period we're thinking of doing it, which is usually, November, December, end of the year for investigating. And if we can get the commitment from people, I'll book it, and I'll plan it, and, we'll all work as a team to make it happen. I have no problem with that. So.
Yeah, because I mean, I think it'd be great to have like Future Ghosts, Alone in the Dark.
right?
Um,
West
there's a
Virginia
lot.
Paranormal Girl. Like, I mean,
Yeah,
there's so many freaking teams that I'm like, oh man, I wish we could invite them. Oh man, I wish we had more room for them.
yeah, I
Like,
know.
even going to Beale Manor, I had the one friend Lori who's we're talking Waverly for next year already with her. She was like, hey, can I go? My birthday's like right around that weekend. And I was like, oh, I don't know, do we have enough spots? And I had to ask you obviously because I've never been there. But I think, man, I'd just love to have everybody in one spot all together and then just be able to like go out with all these different people and experience a place and them and how they investigate and see how people work together because everyone has a little bit of a different gift sometimes, from these teams. So yeah, it's hard to say no sometimes to getting together with folks and getting out there with different people. So
Yeah, maybe like we can do like the world's largest Estes, one
ooh,
night.
that'd be so cool.
Like, I don't know. There's not a book on that, but Deborah said, and we need a dedication from our team members. And this is not just Verona Ghost Chase. This is a lot of groups out there. I've talked to other groups. They asked me about it. I'm a solo investigator. There's a reason I'm a solo investigator because of that. It's my theory on it is, like you said, you need half down usually, right? So when you put half down, you get half from everybody that says they're going. If they decide not to go, thanks for the pizza. Uh, that's the way I did it. Maybe that's why I'm a solo investigator too. I don't know, but but I mean, if you took 35, like Madison is, $30 total, so $15 for half. I pay that up front. I get $15 for everybody. It's up to 10 people. Anybody else over is $30. I always have like 15 people. So if 4 people don't show up, I got $15 times 4. I buy pizza for people, or they buy pizza for people. That's one way to get more commitments, a solid commitments, to do it that way. Yeah, a hidden haunted campground. I'd be game for that.
That's like Crystal Springs territory. I don't know. We might not come back.
I mean,
I'm gonna
yeah,
need to rent a camper. I'm too old to sit in a damn tent.
yeah. I mean, you get a camper and some
Hey,
tents around.
Megan and her husband have a camper. We could borrow it.
No,
We'll
I
put
mean
the
that would be
old
cool
folks up
though.
in the camper because they can't sleep on the ground no more with us young people.
I mean, I sleep on the ground. I just takes a while for me to move after, but
Right.
Right,
Yeah.
can't get up. No, I'm not.
no,
I've got an
I
air
got
mattress that's like 3 feet high, just so I can like get out of it and stand. But even at that, I'm not interested in sleeping on that for very long. Nope, give me a camper.
I think if we did like something like that, it'd have to be like deep woods, spooky as shit type camping.
Right.
Like, not at a campground, like something remote.
Yeah.
But if you did,
You, Megan.
the only issue with that though is then no running water, no electricity.
Yep.
Right.
I
No
mean,
air conditioning. No heat.
yeah. I am buying a portable little camping air conditioner for when we go out to Indiana though, so
Yeah.
because I am staying in a tent. Oh yeah, Blair Witch style.
Blair Witch style. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
there you go.
We might have to get like those air tags on people though. They go out in the woods, so we can find them or pieces of them.
Right. With the air tag, whatever's left.
I found the air tag. It was just in there.
And a
Oh,
foot.
there's a way.
What? Future
I told
Paranormal
you
is just
that other
bad.
podcast I was on tonight was going to be canceled.
Did it?
Yeah, it got canceled.
Oh no, I'm sleeping in a tent.
Yeah.
But I actually do enjoy sleeping in a tent by myself.
Hmm.
It's just peaceful because I work with so many people. It's just nice to get away. What else we got going on? I mean, we're an hour 15 minutes of this. We just want to come in and talk about it. Make sure everybody gets their votes in coming up when Aleece or one of us post it. We'll probably put it on the Beyond the Spirits page also. So try to just push it out there as much as possible. See how many votes we can get. Terrace View, we are planning on doing some sort of thing that we're going to actually, it'll be a charity event also.
Right.
We haven't figured out how that's going to be. Like, you know, you'll vote. I don't know what it'll cost, like $1 a vote or whatever, how we want to do it. And all that money would go to one charity.
Yeah.
So we plan on doing that. I know through our website and our new group, we're going to try to do more charity work to figure out, you know, what we're going to do. Like Aleece will pick a charity, then I'll pick a charity, then next one Nacho will pick whatever he wants, and Southern Isle, Lake Erie Shadow Hunters. And we're going to see how this goes. We might invite more groups if they're interested in joining in the future, and hopefully it creates something big where we can help other people out. I know I do plan on helping out. You know, talked to Jeff Fent at one time about helping out at Madison and working on that place with him. So Aleece did tell me she knows how to use a nail gun, so we're good.
Right. Been working on my divider between my kitchen and my dining room and using the nail gun, and now I have like 6 corners I need some mud I put up. So that's my evening tonight, is more mud is in my future.
Yeah. So, I mean, we just wanted to get on and talk a little bit what was going on with us and let everybody know that we do plan on some bigger stuff coming up for us. Might not be big to everybody else, but I think it's big for us. You know, the website, I think is going to be awesome. We give people opportunity to see what we do and bring the community together a little more. And then just creating this group. The group it's not really creating a group. We already work with each other. It's not a huge deal. Yeah, so that's it. I don't have anything else. Nacho, any words of wisdom?
Words of wisdom. No. I'm looking forward to Friday, though.
Oh, yeah, dude,
Bel
I
Air
totally
House.
forgot about that.
Yeah, next Friday. You guys didn't even talk about next Friday.
Oh, yeah, let's talk about next Friday real quick. So, Nacho, Deborah, me, and Mandy from Ghost Sisters will be going down to the Bel Air house. So, how this all started,
No,
Mandy
we
was
know
on
we
her.
hit the big time.
Yeah. So how this all started, Mandy jumped on our podcast and we were talking about Bel Air House. And that's just one of those places that keep calling back to me. Like I feel like I have to go there for no reason. I have no idea. Stuff that has happened there happened to my teammates, not me personally. But for some reason, I feel like I have to go back and figure out some answers. Nacho believes he got attachment from there for 18 months.
18 months.
And so he feels like he needs some answers too. So me and him were going to go there. Then the next day I decided to message Mandy saying, hey, you want to go to Bel Air House? Because she's never investigated it to find some answers. Because, I mean, she is good at what she does. And she said, yeah. So us four will be going down there. And I think it's going to be very interesting. I do want do some stuff. I think Mandy and I are going to do a little live walkthrough like I always do. Usually I do it solo or send one person in, but we're going to do a little live. It'll be on my Facebook Live. Then after that, I'm done with lives. Again, Nacho will be doing lives. Mandy's always on live. TikTok, YouTube, or Facebook, Ghost Sisters. You can check them out. And Verona Ghost Chasers, I'm sure will be on Facebook, most likely.
Facebook, TikTok,
Yeah,
YouTube.
So, yeah, check. I mean, there'll be plenty of lives going around there, see what we're doing, hopefully find some answers. I believe I am going to do Estes in the basement, and someone's going to go to the attic. So we'll be doing double Estes that night.
Okay.
Solos Estes. So the plan is to have our cell phones down there on speaker. Someone in the first floor will be asking the questions. And that's how I think I'll have a camera on me. Maybe I'll do live there. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But anyways, someone be in the attic, someone be in the basement, someone be in the middle asking questions, and we'll see what we get, see if they collaborate. I really don't believe whatever's in the basement comes out of the basement. So we'll see if it can travel a little bit. Man, why do you guys say that, Future? I don't mess with natives, man. They scare shit out of me. I don't know. I've said that since day one. I'd rather deal with demonic than Native American spirits. I know a priest. I don't know any witch doctors. So, but anyways, we'll do that. I'll go in the basement. I don't care. But let's not really wants to go in the basement.
I'm good with the attic. There's plenty of shit going on in that house. It doesn't matter where you go.
Yeah, Future, you kind of do scare me sometimes. Whatever's in that basement is not nice. So I can tell you that.
We'll bring some tobacco and some bourbon to offer.
Future Ghost hit the nail on that. Man, I lost my train of thought. No, but it's going to be fun. I mean, Mandy and her sisters did do a walkthrough there. She said her sisters will not step foot back in that place. And Mandy's kind of like me. She said there's something definitely off in that house, so she wants to go back.
Mm-hmm.
So find some answers. That's all it's about. That's why we do this.
Why we do it?
Left feathers and tobacco. Like what type of, like duck feathers? Or what are we talking?
Sacrifice a duck. No.
There's a lot of wild turkeys around my neighborhood right now, so I'm sure I can hit one of them with my car and get some feathers.
There's like 300 Canadian geese at the brewery, so I mean,
yeah.
I hope he brings some bourbon for me. You're talking about me?
She said pheasant feathers.
I don't know. Oh, yeah, my friend hunts pheasant in the nurseries, so
There you go.
we'll get some.
now
We'll
I'm
get
hungry. Thanks.
I haven't eaten like in 2 days. I've been traveling, so. No, again, I appreciate
20 times. Get out of here! Wow.
Who said that?
Future Ghost said I've investigated there almost 20 times.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's like you and Madison.
I'm only at 15 in Madison, so I do plan going back 2 more times this year. I just don't know when. Like the naked investigation, I am not sure. Because I know Lone Dark wants to come up, so I gotta see how many of them are going to come, how many future ghosts are going to come. Me, then backfill. Like I think 12 as the most at Madison for that. So we'll figure that one out sooner or later. But
That's insane. You've been there 20 times.
yeah, that's ridiculous. I mean, That's cool though, because there's a lot of groups that won't step foot back in that place, and there's a lot of people say it's fake. So we'll find out Friday. Yes, we will be doing lives. Someone asked. We will be doing lives. I'll try not to run out of there. I probably am gonna mess with the mimic a little bit, just because he pissed me off last time. So F that mimic.
What time are y'all doing the walkthrough? Do you know?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I actually gotta look all that up when we get down there and everything. So I haven't really checked. My work kind of sucks right now. So I already told my boss, like, hey, dude, like, I'm doing this no matter what. So it might be leave at 3 a.m. and drive straight into work. But no, I mean,
failure. That's gonna be a long ass day.
yeah, it happens. What we do for the dead, you never know.
True.
Yeah, so I mean, no, it's gonna be fun. Has there any Nacho or Aleece? Has there been any other place that's been darker than Bel Air that you guys investigated?
Reliquary.
Yeah.
To me, that's the darkest place I've ever been. The Reliquary is by far, and I would say the Reliquary, the Bel Air house isn't even close to the amount of darkness that's at the Reliquary.
Hell yeah.
That's good to hear. Because we've not been to the Bel Air house yet.
I would say that Bel Air house is number 2, but it's a distant number 2.
Oh, damn, so
Yeah. The
maybe I
Reliquary
should.
is the only place I've ever felt like we needed to leave and we should not stay the night as we had planned. That's the only place I felt that way. So we'll see what that's like.
I have this thing that nothing is going to make me leave a place. If it's kind of like a challenge, right? If you can make me leave, you've done something. And Deb will go sleep in the car. She's like, I'm out. But
yeah,
I want to find a place that will scare me enough to say, I don't want to be here. And I haven't found it yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, mimics are dark entities, but they're not demonic. They're just their little workers for demonic entities. So, the Reliquary. So, yeah, probably should have knew all this before I promised a solo down there, but I keep my promises. So, I'll still do it. Challenge accepted. And
you'll say how long you had to go down. You could just go for a minute.
Reliquary, I will tell you right now, hour.
A long time.
What do you think, Nacho? 45 minutes or an hour, Reliquary basement?
I think 45 minutes is fair.
All right. So we'll do 45 minutes.
And if you get down there and you're like, I just want to stay, then stay a little bit longer.
All right.
But I think
I'm not doing
I think if you've done 45 minutes, you've done something there. That's
all right. Now there have been places where I felt very uncomfortable and wanted to leave, and I do push myself to make sure I don't leave. If it's live, you'll hear my voice change a lot. Like, hey, dude, we're cool. Like, yeah, what's up, buddy? But I will stay down there 45 minutes, and hopefully we're not like Southern Ohio Paranormal Society where you forget about me and don't come get me. Like at Madison. But I will do 45 minutes down there. Again, I will put it on Facebook. Flashlight, no flashlight. All right, I know what I want you to pick. If you know me, you know what I want you to pick too. And we'll go from there. Maybe I'll take a little candle.
Yeah, why don't you just make the decision and take a candle or,
Okay, I'm not going to do the Facebook crap.
for you? How about if
What?
I bring a candle for you?
I don't trust
How about
you.
if I bring a candle for you?
I don't trust
I
you.
mean, that's the whole point, right? I mean, I'm
Right.
going to give you the candle, and there's going to be no battery in it. So,
At least I'm willing just to drain a battery like 80%.
or I'll give you the battery, but I'll put it somewhere else, and you have to find it to put it in.
Ooh,
It'll be a
Oh
brand new
yeah,
battery.
like a scavenger hunt.
yeah, like escape room type theory. That's now terrace view is starting to come together.
I was just thinking that. Oh.
Paranormal
Makes people make
escape room.
things out loud.
So how about if we hide the battery somewhere, but then give them like a cat ball, and they could use a cat ball to help find the battery, because you'll never find it in the total darkness. But a cat ball will give you a 10-second burst of light.
Hmm. Or just walk with an IR camera, and that's all. That's how you see. Those are your eyes. You know.
I think that's too easy, though.
Yeah, I mean, I plan on putting some IR cameras down there, but I don't plan on using them, like just to film me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I think it should be a little bit of a challenge. And also give them an opportunity to have their mind on something else other than total terror.
Total
I mean,
terror and terrace view.
If I don't find this damn battery, it's going to be total terror.
Well, I mean, like at Madison, I can probably figure it out, but I've never been
What do you
there.
mean I'm bad? I'm not bad. Why am I bad?
Yeah, future ghosts saying someone's bad. That's bad.
Yeah, if
I
they
mean,
think
if you're
you're
saying
bad.
I'm mentally deviant, okay, but bad? No, I'm not bad.
So, Nacho, I'll just let you figure this out. I don't care. Do whatever you want. You figure it out.
Go find your battery.
I'll just use that the whole time.
There you go.
If I'm willing to go down there with no flashlight, you think I care of a little candle?
Right.
Actually, a little candle will probably be freakier because then I'm gonna start seeing shadows and stuff. So I'd rather have no flashlight.
Yeah, and that's why I think the challenge at OSR, where you're blindfolded and you just don't see it coming, is going to be easier because there's nothing you can do about it. You're just stuck, and you just
Yeah,
gotta wait, you know.
But there's gonna be REM pods and
There's gonna
12
be
plus
a-
trip driver. There's gonna be noises
Right.
there,
there's gonna
so
be
it's
some
gonna be
stuff.
cool. No, it'll be
Oh.
fun. Nacho will decide my fate at the reliquary, and we will go from there. So we'll go from there. Whatever. So we're out 30 minutes into this. Got some good ideas. Paranormal, naked escape room coming at Terrace View, and no, I think Aleece, we have to go there and do an investigation and try to figure out some stuff to do for our fellowship of the spirits.
We need to do some recon so we know the area and can set people up. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, still going off, or is it going off again? Because that's been a long time.
I wasn't paying attention.
I wasn't either. But that's off. Okay. That is a brick wall. There's nothing that shakes that wall. So when it goes off, naked escape room at Terrace View with handcuffs. Yeah, that's what we said.
Sounds like Deb's volunteering.
Yeah, I say, Deborah volunteer.
Right.
You're in. You're in, Deborah.
You're in. Everybody's all here.
Oh.
It should be fun. So this Sunday I do a little shout out. Stephanie Pitzon from Haunted Havens LLC will be on the show. And she told me she is going to have all of her haunted dolls on also.
Nice.
No, it's not nice. But I'm not a big believer in haunted dolls. I know. So she'll be on, and we'll be talking about a little bit about the Cleveland Paracon, but mostly about what she does for the paranormal and all her events and all the new places she is getting to do events from. So that will be at 7 p.m. on Sunday, and I have 3 other ones, which I don't know the times or the dates, but it'll be on Facebook, and we'll go from there. I got way too much crap going on. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
as long as you see I do have new artwork on my podcast, Little American Eagle, Bald Eagle here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not getting. Okay. So there you go. I
We
don't
could
know.
just share custody every other weekend.
I believe I do have a haunted doll. It is locked in the attic.
Oh, you need to bring that baby out. Justin needs to see this doll. Dust it
I
off. Bring
I
it.
kind of want. I kind of want to bring it out.
Yeah,
And
bring it to OSR. Come on.
there is. My daughter does say there's a lot of activity in the attic,
Okay.
and I've seen stuff, and I think it's from that damn doll. So I might have to bring out the OSR.
Yeah, bring it.
Only
We'll
if
figure it
Justin. And it's like an American, like the size of an American Girl doll.
Oh, okay.
And maybe I should get one of those like frontal baby holders.
Yeah, like the little kangaroo thing.
Yeah.
That way
And have-
he's hands free with like recording and stuff, and he's got the baby doll with him.
Yeah,
That'll be
Justin has to do an investigation with that. So
I was already telling Megan about him. I was like, his laugh is amazing, first of all, when you get him going. I was like, and he's terrified of dolls. And he told us. And she's like, first mistake. I was like, right? Don't tell the paranormal investigators that your buddy's with that you're afraid of dolls. They're going to mess with you.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
all right, we're gonna cut this now. Again, thanks everybody for coming on, especially Future Ghosts for all the comments and some questions, and Nacho for some good ideas for Terrace View coming up. My brain's already starting to rack what we're going to do there, but stay tuned this Friday. Beller House with the Ghost Sisters, Verona Ghost Chasers, then OSR. Back to back. We're going to have a good time. So,
Crazy stuff coming up.
yeah, season's kicking off, and it's going to be full-fledged ahead. Again, thank you, and I'm going to end this because I need to go eat dinner.
Have a
So,
good weekend.
you too, and I'm sure I'll talk to you guys soon.
Oh, yeah.
Later.
Take care.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.